We're back, and before our break, Junior had kind of thrown out the question if people could build a friendship bridge after being apart for whatever period of time, and I was speaking on what I thought. So I finished off saying that when someone comes out and just kind of says how I was talking to Christian, that you just can't kind of go and tilt the bridge over to we're friends now, just because you're gonna have to start out and be like, let's keep tabs on each other, just how's it going, how you doing, small stuff, and then over a period of time, if both parties feel right about it and things feel right, start taking smaller to bigger to start progressing in the friendship path. Yeah. Going back to the friends, hanging out, getting, the deep conversation needs to be on the plate, and you take that up. But then it gets to a point where the person doing the reconnection, you could say, just kind of comes out and says, "Oh, I still love you, even though we're not together no more, everything that happened,
you still hold a special place."
Yeah, exactly. Aside from everything that happened, my feelings are still there for you. Personally, I just think that it's just like how I told Christian. You just can't kind of just say that right away, because it goes back to what I previously said, which was you can't just where was that love when we drifting apart? So you can't kind of say that. I just feel that if that person that says that they love you still, for some reason, I just feel that they might be saying that because you probably were the right one for her or for him, in whatever matter it may be. For that person, they feel that you were the right one, that you possibly, you were the one for them. That's just the way I feel that they may think. I know that may not be true for everybody, but some people may think that way. So when they come out and tell you, they know you're doing your own thing now, you're doing your, whatever you may be doing, you're doing your thing. So you've moved on. But by them saying that they still have feelings for you and they care deeply about you, shows that they don't want to lose that person that, how I said, was probably the one for them. Yeah. So by saying, "Oh, I still love you," I feel that they are trying to make the other individual think that, is this my fault that this is happening or whatever, trying to make them feel guilty. I just feel that's just crap. You can't just come out after whatever period of time, come back and just say like, "Oh, I still love you." Mm-hmm. After you've drifted apart, both parties are doing their own thing. You can't just come back and say, "Oh, I love you." Whatever period of time, you never know. That person, whoever the person is receiving the message, you never know if they're in a relationship already. You don't know what's going on with them. You haven't had contact with them. So by just coming out and saying that, it's just like saying like, "Oh, I think you're still waiting for me. So you're waiting for me to come back and tell you that I still love you so we can rebuild again." I just feel that by doing that, it's just, like I said, it's just crap. You can't, it's not a good thing to do, but just because it shows that, okay, where was that when we drifted apart? It's like, I'm doing my thing now. You're kind of dropping a bombshell on me, you can't be doing that. Personally, actually answering the question Junior said, I drifted apart from that, saying that, can you still be friends after that period of time breaking up? I feel that, like I said, you can't go from two separate people to friends again just over one night. There needs a lot of time. You never know how that person is feeling, if they can rebuild that so quickly. There needs to be time, and then that's basically it. Time. That's all that any relationship, friendship, whatever relationship, friendship it is, time is the key. I apologize for my lengthy speech there.
No, but
it's very insightful.
It's great because it makes you think a lot. Like, the time that's just apart, and they're feeling so the same, or they just sustain it. Is it so true?
It's
a pretty good question.
It's
a lot of people out there that's going through the same thing. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder, like, what's the right choice to do? What should I do? I mean, you think it would be a lot worse if, let's say, one of the party, let's say the party that's been missing for a while and comes back to your life, comes in with the same, saying I love you and we're missing all the stuff. Well, then would it be the person? Let's say the other person just got off a relationship and it's vulnerable.
They might just fall right into it just because that's someone saying I love you.
It's that void.
That will bring about a relapse. Actually, it will, because of the breakup, and we'll start to talk to an ex. That will bring about a relapse of emotions.
Or maybe or just like Christian said, just to fill that void, they'll be like, okay, yeah, I love you too. But they will going back to the previous statement, the question we had said, saying that I love you thing. Yeah. Just by trying to fill that void, they might just say it just to fill it in and not have it empty.
That's true.
And
I think that's it for that one.
I just wanna kind of, I don't know. I know this is pretty lame, but I wrote a blog on this actually.
No,
I don't know if you guys seen it on my
blog. It's a blog advertising.
On my MySpace. It's you guys have a MySpace, check that shit out.
What's your name again? So they can
you find me under Chris Galvan, Galvan. It was a question that came up to me in actually senior year in high school. It was just kind of thrown out there to me. It was just kind of like, should love be found or should it be won? So the way I did, the way I wrote about this was just kind of like, personally, I feel for people, I don't know who may think, and this is not to judge anyone who thinks this way, but people who feel that they can win love of someone, the love of someone, I just think that's absurd, because if love, and this is I'm gonna be quoting from my blog, so if how do you say it? If love was to be won, like a prize at a carnival, like whack-a-mole or whatever the game is. If it's to be
that
won,
messed up game of like
throw the ball through the hole,
or throw the hoop, and if it lands on a cup, or like all of them are too big.
Whatever game it is, if love is just a prize at a carnival, then some of the people would be the most underqualified. Yeah. People that probably, now this is just my personal opinion, people that probably do not deserve it or are not looking for it would just find it just like that, when an individual who is actually trying to make themselves be presentable, you could say, for someone,
an attractive person,
for someone out there is trying their hardest. They're going through tough times through it, but they're trying, but they can't win it. So it's like having it to be said as a prize just kind of absurd to me. And to say find love, that's sort of going off like in a treasure hunt, saying it that me, Junior, Christian, could just walk out of the house right now and be like, oh, I'm gonna go find love. That's saying that you can find it around the corner, even though for a right price you can. Go ahead.
Just a little interruption here. Now, that can also bring about looking for love on purpose, but finding love by accident. You gotta think about it too.
Yeah, that's also true.
That comes out as a third category.
So basically, true love, you'll know when it happens. So instead of finding it or winning it,
it is
come to you.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
So it's kind of like it's like you shouldn't be able to force somebody to love you. It just comes to you.
Yeah. So like kind of the way I said it, you can't just kind of just go off on a treasure and be like, oh, I'm gonna find it. No, I feel that love, the actual love for someone, you can't win it, you can't find it, it can't be given to you. You kind of just have to experience it. Someone may experience it at an early age or a later stage. It's just, you have to experience it.
Okay, we're going to take another short break. We'll be right back with Project Truth Unplugged. Stay tuned.